Alright, I'm running by myself today with my new camera. Since Caleb's not here, he's feeling sick. And I was like, shit, I'll record. I'll just update y'all on what I've been doing. I saw this girl I've seen at the gym before. No, I've seen her at school, but she was at the gym today. She walked in, and I forgot all about her. I told my buddy I thought she was cute. So I'm going to the locker room at the end of my workout, and I see her in the pool room, lifeguarding. Holy shit. How long have I run? 1.28. I'm gonna stop so I can talk. But I'm tired of pussyfooting around women I like, so I've been approaching everyone I find attractive. And I walk in the pool area, I look her in the eye, and she's looking at me. She says, "Hey, how are you doing?" Respectfully, mostly. And I said, "Good." When I got close to her, I said, "I saw you come in the gym and I thought you were cute." She says, "Thanks." You know, I think I've mentioned this before on Caleb's cam, but married women take compliments the best. I don't know if it's because they never hear them or what, but these women in college and stuff, single or taken, they almost act like you offend them when you say they're pretty, even respectfully. So anyway, she's just like, "Thanks." I'm like, okay, dope. Not that I expect her to call me out of love or something, but still, I just think, "Oh, thank you," you know? Anyway, that's why right off the bat I knew she wasn't feeling it, so whatever. But I say, "What's your name?" "Abby." I tell her my name. She says, "Nice to meet you." And I said, "So, what do you do?" And she hits me with like, nothing. I said, "Well, what do you want to do?" I don't know." Hell yeah. So, I knew she was in sports because I'd seen her with a sports shirt previously. So I said, "Are you in sports?" She said, "Yeah, cross country." I said, "Oh, that's cool. I used to run." And we talked back and forth a little bit. And she says, "I've got a boyfriend, by the way." I was like, "Okay." And I just kept talking. I asked her another question, whatever. I mean, I didn't go to interview you about your boyfriend. I'm not necessarily hitting on you. I just wanted to get to know you. So I let it roll a little bit. I said, "Oh, all right then. It's nice to meet you." She said the same, and I rolled on. So first mile of this run, I've been talking to ChatGPT on the voice thing. By the way, it's getting way better. You still can't interrupt it. If you interrupt it, it like trips out and quits talking, but I just let him talk. And it's always like a therapist. It's amazing. He has good outlook. And it's really nice when he's like, "You did the right thing." It's like, "You're a boss, man. Good job." Make you feel better in times of uncertainty. There's things like, I told him about the time I walked on that boat and talked to that girl with her family. And he was like, "Damn, son." He didn't say it like that or anything. It's like, okay then. Oh yeah, I did get a haircut this morning. But I was like, yeah, but she didn't even hit me back. She didn't answer my call or text me back. And I didn't push. I called her once, texted her the next day, and I accidentally called her like 3 days later because my phone did some weird whack shit. But anyway, still, even 2 calls and texts, I don't think it's that crazy. So, can you zoom on this side? Oh, you can. Oh my god, that is nice. Yeah, screw GoPro. And so anyway, he's like, "Yeah, sometimes they like your vibe in person or such and such, or they're being respectful and all this." Well, yeah, I get that. So, whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to run the camera today since homeboy won't be here. I think he's got a stomach bug. Poor bastard. I feel good though. My shoulders have gotten fucking huge comparatively to my body, so I feel good about that. I did like 30,000 pounds in the gym today in an hour, so that's cool. I feel really good. I'm running a 5K Saturday with Caleb and some other buddies, my family. We'll see how we do. I did it last year and I placed pretty high for, like, I hadn't run in years and I placed high, so I'm hoping I can do better. I was like it's like an average of 8-minute mile, maybe 8:20, 8:10, something like that. So I was happy with that considering I hadn't run in a long time. But beautiful day out. Warm but not too hot. Sweaty. Good sweat's always good. Thankfully I don't have work today. Somebody wants my shift for tomorrow, so I'm not working my second job tomorrow, thankfully. I'm going kayaking Sunday. It helps to keep an active lifestyle. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I mean, maybe one day, but hopefully I can keep it up, you know. All these people near my age are having kids and stuff, and they just don't have time to take care of themselves, and they work so much. And I just really appreciate where I'm at right now. And don't get me wrong, I don't think anything like that should limit you. I don't think your job should limit you, your kid, your whatever. But people let it, and they use it as almost as an excuse or a crutch. And yes, those things are going to be much harder with those things. I'm not denying that, but these people act like they can't travel or whatever, and they're all scared to leave a job. And like, jobs will always be there. There's always another job. Maybe not during this recession we're probably about to have, but you know, I just wish more people would take chances, because it's just depressing to see these people I care about. They have all these dreams, but it's just that they make them dreams. I don't even have, I might as well not say I even have dreams. I have realities, okay? When I think of something I want to do, if I really want to do it, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I know things can happen that can prevent that for sure, but while I'm able-bodied and everything, I'm gonna take advantage of every opportunity I get and do whatever I want, because if you're not doing that, what's the point of life? There's these people I ask. I've been very introspective this year, and that thing is low flying, and I'll ask, like, what are your dreams, what do you want to do, things like that. And they'll either have no dreams, and so their future looks like what it does today, working the rest of their life. Like, damn, that sucks. And then there's some people that have dreams. Like my friend, he thinks the ultimate thing in life, and I'm not saying it's not, just his opinion. Ultimate thing in life is to have a family and have kids and a wife. But he tells me almost every day we bring up women or a spouse or whatever for him. He says, oh, I'm hopeless, I'm not getting a girl. And I'm like, that is not the right attitude. You say that and you will never get a girl. And I understand if you have low confidence, low self-esteem, but do something to change it. Don't just live in that state of depression and mopiness. Life is not worth that. Anyway, I'd love to be a life coach, but whatever. You've got to make these decisions for yourself. I'm only 21, so who wants to listen to me? But I have seen some change in a few of my friends and older people, like some people in their 30s, 35-ish. They started working out and traveling and doing spontaneous things like they've heard me do. And I think they enjoyed their life more because of it. And they have fun stories, and, you know, I don't think anybody regrets it. So, I'm happy for them. And I'd like to inspire other people to do that. That's what I find most joy in. There's a few things, whether it's travel in general, but the act of spontaneity in life, which leads to travel for me. So just doing what you want in the moment, doing crazy things, saying crazy things, approaching random people, saying what you mean, asking deep questions is a big one. Writing has been so helpful and eye-opening for me. I've been doing that for, I think, 2.5 years now, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. It really teaches me a lot about myself, and it's just nice to know that I can look back one day and have that history of what I enjoyed, what I did. Traveling, writing, and fitness. Oh my God. It's been 7 months since I started working out heavy. And I mean, I've always biked a good bit, and I was biking a good bit when I first started, but it's slackened with work and going to the gym. But regardless, fitness in any sense is amazing for the mind and body, and I love it. And I hope that's another thing. Well, I think I spoke on that earlier. I hope I never completely drop that habit. It just makes me feel so good. And I started running. I used to say I hate running. Like before I did that 5K I was talking about last year, I would tell people I hate running. And while I found out that was a lie, at least in my future physique, I loved short distance running, like sprints. They were fun as hell, just to take off and run as hard as you can. That's enjoyable. Then sprints are fun, but now I've gotten to where I enjoy running so much. That's why I'm doing this. And another thing that I've got my friends doing, I've got Caleb running, I've got him biking, got him traveling and wanting to travel, and I can't be happier for that. You know, teaching people or helping people find what they love, and they're enjoying things that they wouldn't expect they would, or whatever. It just inspires me to keep trying to help people find those items of interest. It's not like I'm getting people on ketamine or methanol or whatever else addictive thing. It's good drugs, in my opinion. So, anyway, I'm gonna start running again.